Okay, we have news of a major new investigation into Donald Trump's criminality, which broke over the New Year holiday. And it has everything to do with undocumented immigration and the wall Trump wants to build and hypocrisy, which is sort of one of the key tenets of this administration. There is now a New Jersey Attorney General investigation into Donald Trump's golf club in New Jersey, not only hiring undocumented immigrants, we learned about that in December, we knew about that already, but giving the undocumented immigrants that they hired fake green cards and fake social security numbers. This is Donald Trump, the guy who was going to stop undocumented immigration, the guy who's strong on the wall with Mexico, which Mexico is going to pay to build, which obviously they're not going to pay to build, which now Trump wants your money to build. That wall that Trump is so strong on, that's the guy I'm talking about. We're talking about Trump National Golf Club, where in New Jersey, where an attorney representing several undocumented immigrants who worked there is claiming that he has turned over evidence to the New Jersey Attorney General, to Robert Mueller, and to the FBI with evidence of undocumented employees at Trump's golf club. Remember, that's already a crime, hiring undocumented immigrants. They were given fake green cards and social security numbers by Trump's golf club. Now, of course, the Trump organization has immediately denied knowingly hiring undocumented workers. That's an important issue here, because if they truly didn't know that the employees were undocumented, their legal liability goes way down, because if you're not required to find out immigration status and you don't know, you can make the case that you haven't done anything wrong. The problem with that is that if you're providing fake green cards and social security numbers to people, the veil of ignorance lifts very quickly. Why would you give somebody a fake green card if you have no idea that they're in the country illegally? And of course, the claims are that the managers of Trump's facility were the people doing this, and that, of course, we're eventually going to hear that Trump had no idea about it. This was the managers. Trump didn't know about it. They didn't have his permission. Everybody's been fired. But the problem is, Trump has always said in business, in politics, the buck stops at Trump. That's who's responsible. Until, of course, it's Trump who's at the top. And all of a sudden now, oh, no, this is an issue much lower down the corporate organizational hierarchy. But what we really have to do, once again, every time there's one of these stories, is step back and consider the absurdity of Trump on immigration. Trump got a ton of attention at the start of his campaign for proudly and loudly saying he's going to stop those bad Hispanic immigrants from coming here. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, and some Trump assumed are good people. Of course, some of them actually work for Trump with fake immigration documents allegedly provided to them by his own business. He's against chain migration, but Melania Trump's parents are now citizens of the United States because of chain migration. He's against people working in the U.S. illegally, except his current wife, Melania Trump, was in the United States working despite being here on a visa that did not allow work to be done. He says he wants to clean up this problem of undocumented workers, but he doesn't do a thing about the companies that are hiring them. And he has a history of hiring undocumented immigrants. How are you going to stop the incentive for the immigrants to come to the United States in the first place if you're allowing companies to go unpunished when they're actually doing the hiring? And then as far as the fake green cards, the weirdest thing about that is, who are they for? In the sense that fake green cards aren't going to fool immigration authorities. So were the fake green cards to lull the undocumented immigrants into a false sense of security? Because if they actually had an interaction with immigration authorities, their fake green cards and fake social security numbers would come up as fake immediately. So I'm kind of wondering even what the point of that was. Consider how far things have degraded politically, that in the old days when Bill Clinton was president, when Bill Clinton nominated people to his cabinet, some of them had to withdraw nominations because it turned out they hadn't paid a nanny's social security taxes. And the right said they must cancel their nominations because of this misdeed. The current president's companies gave undocumented employees fake immigration documents, and it's not clear that there will ever be any consequences for Donald Trump for having done this. The moral majority doesn't really seem like it, right? Send me your thoughts on this. The show is on Instagram at David Pakman Show. I'm on Instagram at david.pakman. Bryant Welch joins me next. One of today's sponsors is privacy.com/Pakman, which is a free service that I myself use. Really useful in many different ways. Takes just a few seconds to link your debit card to privacy.com. Then you can create virtual credit cards that are linked directly to your bank account, and you use those virtual credit card numbers to buy things online, which protects your actual debit card so that it's not spread all over the internet. And one of the best things about it is how their mobile app and browser extensions for Chrome and Firefox make it really easy to use. Let's say, for example, that I'm signing up for a David Pakman Show membership. In the credit card number field, I already see the privacy.com icon. I just click it, choose which of my virtual credit cards I want to use, and the credit card number, expiration date, and security code are automatically entered. I can put in any zip code I want, and I'm done. And if you try to use my credit card number that you just saw on the screen, it doesn't matter, because I've already deleted that virtual card, and that's the beauty of privacy.com. There are a ton of advantages to using a free service like this. For example, you can sign up for as many free trials as you want, then just delete the virtual credit card you used and never worry about getting charged for it. It protects you from getting hacked. It protects you when companies are hacked, which happens all the time. It is all completely free. All you have to do is click the link under this video to get started. And for a limited time, they're giving everyone in our audience $5 towards your first purchase when you sign up using that link.